Hey guys, it is Cosplay Galaxy Productions here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to put on your cosplay wig, which I got, and I kind of got all my cosplay together. Sorry for being inactive for like 4 weeks, I'm gonna guess now, just over a month. But I was kind of having trouble with school and science fair and all that good stuff, so yeah. But anyway, on to the actual. So first thing is you want to buy your wig. Just flung my hairnet around the room. But for buying your wig, a lot of people will say the certain stores. I bought my personal wig, this one right here, on Amazon. Not very good quality. It's a decent quality wig. It'll work for what I need it for, but I would suggest if you want to get one for a good price, then go to the Five Wits Wigs. What is happening? But the Five Wits Wigs, this is not sponsored, but the Five Wits Wigs are one of my favorite shops to go to. I bought my Go wig, which is coming, I think, tomorrow, off of there. All that. It's all good. But they have very quick shipping, and they're based in the USA, so any of you USA people can get it pretty quickly. But, yeah, on to the actual stuff for the wig after buying your wig. So when you want to get your wig on, I would suggest you use a Wigginette. I use this one that has the fishnet design on it. A lot of people use the mesh, not the mesh, or the solid ones. I feel like they would be easier to rip. So with this wig, it came with this. So yeah. But to put this kind of Wigginette on, you just slip it over your hair, and this is very helpful for long-haired people. Because with long hair, you gotta put all of that onto your head like a helmet. So it's very hard, considering you need to cosplay in this and it needs to look somewhat realistic. Well, actually, cosplay is not about the looks. I'm gonna get into a rant about that, and I don't want to get into that until a video I do about that. So, but it doesn't matter how you do it. It just matters if you feel good in your cosplay. But then when you have it around your neck, the side without this elastic band. No, hole. I have a hole in my net. Poor Wigginette. I feel sorry for you. But the side without this elastic bit just goes up over your head, and I look ugly with it like this. And then do the same for the back. So all your hair just gets pulled up, and you pull the wig out. Your Wigginette out. You always look ugly at this stage in your life. Don't worry. Then you have to pull, I just hit myself. But you gotta pull this up. What's happening here? Okay, there we go. But you just gotta pull this up. I normally do mine just above my hairline because of the color wig that I have. And my wig's practically the same color as my hair except for the blue bits. So, gotta pull my hair up. But practically, it's like stuffing a turkey. Once you have the front and the back all good, dandy, howdy fine, you just go wah. I kind of do mine like this so it's easier just to grab the hair and stuff it in the hairnet. And you kind of gotta space it around. I'll turn around so you can see what I'm doing. But what I'm doing is I'm just stuffing it into the bottom, and then I'm pulling some of the hair up onto the top so that it's as flat to the head as I can get it. I pull that up top, and gotta pull my hairnet back down because it's going wah everywhere. Every fucking where. There we go. Pull that up. Get it as flat as your head as you possibly can. For more serious cosplays, you can kind of go differently. And I'm a bit pale. And why? Kind of pull any extra pieces in like that, so that you don't have much in the back, if any at all. So now you can hold that down with some bobby pins or whatever pins you want to use. I suggest bobby pins just because they grip onto the hair much better. Where have all my bobby pins gone? Bobby pins. They've fallen onto my floor from having to move my desk. Okay, light adjusts to my paleness. So my kind of rule with putting in the bobby pins is practically 2 on the top, 1 in the front, 1 in the back. Depends on how much you're going to be moving around. If you're doing action shots for photo shoots, put 2 here, 1 here, and then 2 at the back, because you're going to need them. If you're running, if you're jumping in the air, your wig's going to go everywhere. So I just put 1 front, and I didn't put that in right. Gosh darn it. I put 1 in the front, kind of bury it into my hair, and then do the same for the back. And I'm using all different colored bobby pins because you're never going to see them. And for using bobby pins on different colored wigs, if you're going to pin your wig into your actual hair and hairnet, I would suggest getting the same color as your wig. If you're doing a bright red wig like Go from Free, then if you want to keep it safe at the front, just put some red bobby pins in, or if you really can't find any bright red bobby pins, black ones, and then just rough the hair over it and flatten it back down over the bobby pin so it's only the net that's pulled in. But anyway, on to actually putting on the wig. Okay, after some camera trouble, I have my wig here and all that. If you saw a tiny clip of me just standing there stoically, then you'll see what happened there. But, so grab your wig, whatever your wig is. Mine's like a brown bob because I haven't cut it for Aaron Yeager's style yet. So it's just this brown bob that covers my hair pretty well. I'm probably going to get a new wig for Aaron because this one's pretty thin, pretty bad quality. But it works well for what I need it for, so, and it's just wearing it out in public, so. When you want to do it, if you flip your wig inside out like this, you'll see you have these little clips, and that's for adjusting if your head is too big or if your head is too small for it. They don't really have any bigger options than just the loose it is, so they do have a bit of stretch in them. For when I first wore this, it didn't really fit over my head, so I just had to kind of work my fists around the middle of it until it stretched so it was comfortably on my head. But when you put it on, for me, I put it over my head. I'm going to kind of stand sideways so you can see what I'm doing, but I put it over my head like this, and then I pull it back over the back and over the front. Now, this is a kind of trial and error thing, because if you put it on wrong, you can always readjust it. I just pull it on like this and kind of just adjust it from here. If I need to pull it over my roots, which I normally need to pull it up more over the front, so I can go like that. And if you can get into your wigginette easier, it's better, but there you go. Now, just style it back to the way it is. For pre-styled wigs, there's probably better ones for like Hinata or Naruto. Can't say it. Don't kill me. But the ones with spikier hair or more perfectly styled hair, you can always just go and find a new tutorial. I need to work on speaking, but just kind of trial and error. No, we're not in the prehistoric era. And you just kind of pull it so it fits your head, pull it so all that's good. Now this one kind of is very weird. You can kind of see my roots there, but when the wig is all on, it's actually fine, but that's practically how you put on a wig. You can add any accessories, you can pin it down if you need to. For pinning down a wig, be very, very careful not to like jab it in and ruin some follicles of hair. I just kind of move the follicles of hair away from where I want them, and I pin it in carefully. Now that looks weird. Then if you put all the hair over it and kind of push it back into the wig, it looks pretty natural unless you kind of go like, oh, is there a bump on my head? No, don't do that. Also check if you're doing it without attaching the straps anywhere. Check to make sure the straps aren't showing or they're tucked into your wig, because if they're showing, it just looks like you were like, oh, yeah. I don't know if I put my wig on backwards. No, I don't think I did. The fringe is here. But that was a kind of long, kind of not long tutorial on how you kind of put your wigs on and off. For taking them off, when I have pins in my wig, like I do right here, if you can see that, yeah, the camera's picking up on that, I would suggest just taking them out if you have one or two, and if you have a lot, I would suggest working around the edges, find any that are really deeply burrowed into your hair, and then kind of just shake it and pull it off, and all of the pins will kind of just show up inside the wig, and it makes it easier to take off. Depends on how good quality your wig is. If your wig's kind of bad quality like mine, it won't ruin the wig. For mine, my hair is already falling out, even though I only got this in February, but the hair follicles are fine. Now, for the final time, that's how you put on your wig cap, you take on your wig cap, you put on your wig cap, put on your wig, and take out your wig, and a couple of pinning solutions. So, I hope to see you in the next video. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you actually want to see what's going to be going on in the future. More videos. I will have videos out weekly, please. And I will be going on spring break on the 15th of April. So, have fun with the many videos I'll be coming out then. There will be videos that I'll just be producing one after another after another. So if you see me in the same outfit, that means I'm just in the mood for mass producing everything. So, bye Z.